I'm gonna start this video out a little bit differently than we normally start them, guys. I didn't use the normal Let's Get Good. I wanted to take a second to thank everybody for the thoughts, the wishes, and the prayers for my sister. She is still in her coma. She has not woke up yet. However, she hasn't coded again, so that's hopeful, and thank you guys. It really does help, and it helps me to hold out hope. And with that said, I'm now gonna try and go ahead and get in the game, so to speak, and just for, you know, the next 30 minutes or so, just spend time having fun playing games with you guys. And I'm gonna do that right now, so I hope you're ready. Here we go. Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as the Diasporid, our custom community faction, and we are diving right back in where we left off, which was looking for the photo bomber and getting ready to wreck the Vaulters, who are enemies of our new allies, the Lumeris, and our new bae, Queen Thick. So we're gonna run with this right here. It looks like we haven't found anything particularly scannable down here in the Lumeris space. I'm not even sure why I have these scout ships down here. I think we were going to scan Lita here because we keep getting these surprising messages from the choir. They're like, yo, we're here. I hope you know, we're here. And I'm like, cool, I don't know where you're at, and I'm sorry we're amassing ships on your border that I'm not entirely sure of the location of at all. So we're gonna send this fleet down here to work on these pirates. We were working on finishing off all of our pirates last time. Oh, is that an anomaly? Is this a photo bomber anomaly? Could it be? It is Hyperium. Okay, so now we need to send this towards another photo bomber anomaly. I think there's one right there. So I'm gonna send him up here and we'll start shooting probes down that way. Although when he lands right here, I think I'm gonna shoot a probe down this line just so we can see what's going on over there. And my cat is singing the song of his people. He is obviously feeling better than he was before, so good for him. That is actually good though. I'm glad he's feeling better because that's one less thing to worry about. Okay, so we have another scout ship up here that we were working on scanning stuff down with. Why do we see a scannable here, but we can't scan it? That's interesting. We should be able to scan this one though, so there's that. And then this huge group of scouts. I don't know why that one is split off from the rest. There we go. Full fleet of scouts here. Let's go ahead and have them... We're obviously not gonna find anything by just shooting probes over there, I don't think. Let's just send them over here. Let's send them over here. They can come up this way. There is potentially a photo bomber thing there that they can do. And then we want to look at our fleets that are en route and also look at Veni, which is currently being blockaded, which is super irritating. Great decisions there from the Hissho, who totally didn't want us to wreck their faces. Okay. That should be fine. I'm gonna go into our pop management here and make sure everything's good. I had thought we had already assimilated the Hissho, or their genetics, but apparently we have not, which is weird because they do give us 1 manpower, and I think, yeah, we have the 1 manpower. So it looks like we have gotten the Hissho, but the game doesn't think we have. I don't know. Let's go ahead and come in here, though, and buy some of the luxury resources that the Hissho want to produce more of themselves, the Eden Incense. We'll get 6 of these if we can afford it. Doesn't look like we can. Next turn we potentially can, so we'll go ahead and end the turn here and then get them. Oh, wait a minute, hacking operation is left unassigned. Okay, so if we had an idea where the choir was, we could send a hack their way, but we really don't know. So that being the case, I'm going to do the obvious thing here, and I'm going to send a hack from Bellatrix to Remor to Certe, which will take 6 turns, which means they'll take 3 turns back, which I don't like because that could potentially be too quick. However, it does look like we have a backdoor, or somebody has a backdoor. Oh, no, I think we have a backdoor on that. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna try this. In 6 turns, we may get a nice hack on Certe and be able to steal a tech or something even better. Okay, that'll work. Ending our turn here. We do have 2 hacks now, and that's actually really nice. Losing a bit of influence every turn, though. That's something I want to keep an eye on, because if it starts to get too low, we'll start losing our laws. More Hissho generated in Deneb, which is excellent. let's go ahead and check on our hero here. This is a new hero that we purchased. I believe we got him to be a fleet commander, but I'm not 100% sure. He is sitting on a system right now, and he would be a decent... This is really good for him being on a system, but he also has this huge damage increase here, along with this damage increase here, so I think we're gonna go fleet commander with him, and we'll go ahead and take health as his first level up, because I find health to be more efficient than just flat out shield capacity, because shield capacity doesn't counter everything, it just counters energy weapons. Let's go in and build up his ship. We obviously haven't done that yet either. So most of our fleets are using projectiles, however he is going to provide a damage bonus to energy weapons, so I think we're going to deck him out in energy weapons. And what we'll probably do is give him some medium lasers there, which is really nice, and then maybe a couple of boarding pods. If we can get some of these boarding pods to work, that'll actually start to make us a little extra money, because we can dump the ships that we steal into the market. And then we do have one support slot open. We're not going to take projectile damage here because he's not really using projectiles, so instead we'll take repair just to keep him up a little longer. Go ahead and finish that out, and then check in here. Rhea is done with all the things, so Rhea, you can start doing public 3D printing now. That's perfect. Yep, you're all leveled up, that's good. Everybody else is good to go. Alright, fleets move. Hey, look at that. The Hissho don't want none now. Now the Hissho are like, okay, we gotta go by. Okay. This guy's fleet is nice and strong. This is our siege fleet right here. We do want to make sure that our siege fleet does not outpace our combat ships, because if it does, we'll actually kind of be in danger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our siege fleet right here and kind of wait for our combat ships to get down here to start the sieging of the vaulters in Warden. Warden has a lot of really nice stuff on it. We would love to get this system. It's also a 5-planet system, which is great. These are great planets for us to take in general, so I'm all about getting them. Ooh, Azelus there is pretty nice too. Kuma's a joke. Kuma is a joke, and we have a sleeper in Kuma, so that's funny. That's even more funny. I think that I said that right. I may not have though. Okay, scout ship here is ready to do his photo bomber scannings. What we got? No, back up. Show me the photo bomber. What do we get? 100 science. Okay, I'll take 100 science. It's not a photo bomber, but it's some science. I will absolutely accept that. Really want to get that. That would be nice. Also really nice to get that if we can with our influence sphere. Okay, so we talked about shooting something down here just so we can see what's going on. That's a good idea. And then we're gonna head him over here so that he can potentially scan whatever that is down and find that system so that he can go do the photobomber thing over there. Checking our population, we can now afford to get the things to boost the Hishos, I bet. Let's go ahead and get, I think we only needed 3. So we'll get 3 of those Eden incense, and then we'll come in here to manage population. We'll boost the Hishos growth. Now we have some pretty good growth rates going on for those. Dust water, I don't think is available on the market. We looked for it before, I believe. Yeah, it's not in there. Strategics are in there, but we don't need them. We could get more heroes, but we don't really need them necessarily. I mean, at this point, we could just keep hiring governors, and it wouldn't hurt us in the least to do so. So that's actually something I'm kind of considering. I don't know why Viren has like this thing going on it, but there's something going on there. Destroy all the pirate fleets, can't be that one. Living Plague, set up an outpost on Viren. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Is Viren worth setting up an outpost on? I mean, not really. We could set one up there and then decolonize it just because. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and set one up there and then we'll just decolonize it so that we get that quest completion. And with this scout, we're gonna look for other photobomber spots. One there, that's it. Okay. So if that's the only other photobomber spot you can explore, explore to your heart's content, my friend. Siege ships look like they are gonna be landing there safely in no time. Awesome, everything looks okay. We do wanna be careful here because we are at truce with the Hissho. They could start loading up forces though, so I do want to keep an eye on that and make sure that they're not like amassing forces on our border for when the truce ends. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, when that truce ends, the Hissho are ours. They are ours. Absolutely 100% ours. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and check out Krensolitis here. He's gonna give another bit of fleet health to his fleet. as we find fleet health to be overall more useful than shielding or armor, particularly because it does sort of help against both types of weapons. Missile boat's finishing, Exoscience Station is finishing in Veni. Is that all we have in queue? Oof. Okay, so Veni, we're gonna put public 3D printing in queue just to make sure that something goes on when all this is done. We do have our new fleet there. Unfortunately, the commander that we bought for them is not ready to move yet. He needs 2 more turns. That is totally fine. He should be gaining good experience from that, though. Yeah, that's why he got those 2 levels, is from us pumping out all those ships. Which is crazy, because that means that what we really should do, now that I think about it, is this. Let's go to Heroes and find another good governor that we can just pump out ships with and get a ton of XP on. Because that's just ridiculous. This is a religious leader, which makes me happy, because we want more religious leaders. However, minus 40% dust on system. Dust cost for upkeep. Okay, that was better. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Cool, he doesn't have that many, like, I figured this guy might have some benefits specifically tied to having, No, this is a great hero for us, actually. We're gonna pick him up. Oh, we need 3.9k though, wow, okay. 1 more turn and then we'll pick him up. He's a great hero for us though. I thought he was gonna have the bonuses that benefit from the number of different population types you have, which is actually not good for us because we're absorbing all the pops into 1. We do have a fight here. This is, yeah, Solitus's fleet that we sent out here to deal with the pirates. So we're not going to watch this. It's a slaughter. What we will do here is we will gain 30 dust. Well, we'll do take trophies. We'll do take trophies and make that money. That's what it's all about. Oh, no, I think it's having us watch it even though I switched it off. Okay, that's fine. We can watch this slaughter happen. This should be quick. In fact, skip to the action. And then go! They're just gonna melt right here. Look at that. Oh, just done. Just done. I don't even think we took damage. One of our tanks took a shot. One of our tanks took a shot and we got 240 dust and 80 science. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so here we have our taxi fleet. Oh, no, more fighting for Solitus. They're attacking again. This is probably not the best decision. Your friends just did this and it ended so poorly for them. I don't know why you're super inclined to do it as well. I'm gonna toggle the switch a couple times to make sure that we have watch turned off. And then we'll get a nice, quick, decisive victory with take trophies, which will give us a lot of dust and science. That tank unit, once again, taking some heat. We may want to swap that tank into a different one. It seems like they're attacking directly across. So that's fine. That's something we'll keep in mind for the— what the heck? Okay, really, Hissho? Really? Is this the game y'all want to play? This is not going to end happily for you, I promise. You will have much regret. You will have much, much regret. As soon as you reveal that thing again, it's dead. I just want you to realize that. The fact that you sent a military behemoth into our territory when we flat out have a treaty with you that you forced is just foolhardy. We are going to end you. It's been fun playing, but you're done now. Okay. Not gonna be able to assign him still, that's right. You're fine, you're fine. Actually, you're better than fine because you're gonna be blockading here, not invisible. Okay, thanks. You need to shoot a probe up there. Find me that photo bomber. That is your one job, Mr. Scout Ship. You guys are fine waiting, and you guys are fine waiting too. Actually, do they need to wait? They probably do in order to assign him, that's right. So, 2 more turns, sad times. Okay, 2 more turns is fine. We can wait 2 more turns. In the meantime, they are a great defense force for Veni here, which is really, really close to Kuma. The boost to increase the Haroshem population has ended. No, it has not. Keep making Haroshems, please. Ground battle at Mayal, this should be it. Decisive victory, they're done. So we did get some nice Palladium from that as well. And there's our faction quest, research 5 technologies in the military category. As the great Sophon war hero, Sarya Torque used to say, stick 'em with the cutting edge. I like it. It's simple, it's effective, and oh so Sophon. All of the infrastructure is in place. Now let's get this war machine rolling. Construct 4 new military ships. I think with either the defender or attacker hulls. I think that'll trigger because we already have them, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Now we're at Cold War again. Gee, how convenient that you guys decided to send a giant ship here to screw with us. This is not going to be fun for them, though. I promise you that. They are going to reveal that behemoth, and we are going to eat him for dinner. Let's get the happiness bonus here, because we are over our expansion limit, and boosting our happiness will never be a bad thing in that situation. Okay, Hissho spawning, Diasporan spawning, that's great. Productions are all happening. Let's double check Veni and see if there's anything else we can do. Like, we could give them solar security operations, but if we actually look at our trade, I don't know that we have any, like, trade connections that are going through Veni. So oh wait, no, we do. Veni is actually one of the systems we have trade connections going through, so that'll actually benefit them quite a bit. We'll go ahead and do that then. And then what else can we do here? That was a weird little... Yeah, that is a weird little glowy thingy. That's probably pirates. That's probably pirates, now that I think about it. That's gotta be the pirates. Okay. We have the money for that hero we wanted now, though. Yo, you're our new bestest friend. Hired. So if we look at the trade display, there's some cool things we can see. This is our second system in defense, but what we're looking for, this is our second in FIDS is Rhea now. Oh, last time I checked this, they were first in FIDS, so who's our first in FIDS then? If it's not Rhea, is it Deneb? No, it's not Deneb. No way, who's our first in FIDS? It can't be Veni, can it? Veni is our first in FIDS. They have the best FIDS generation overall. Interesting. That is not at all what I would have expected. However, them being our sort of trade dispensary thing, or subsidiary thing, makes that perfectly excellent. I don't mind that one bit. So let's go ahead and see if we can move... Well, we won't be able to move that guy to a new fleet just yet. But once we can, I think we're going to replace him with Godai Builder. Actually, I think we'll replace him with Godai Builder now, and then go ahead and assign him to something else next turn, because we really want this guy down here right now and getting going. Gonna get some really, really nice benefits from him, I think. Unfortunately, we're not gonna want to be pumping out ships at the moment, so I don't know how much he'll actually gain because we're not producing a lot there. Might take him a minute to level up. That being said, his skills are amazing. They're gonna do great, great things for us. We do have the ability to build 2 more subsidiaries, so we're gonna do that. And we are working on Juggernaut blueprints, which include this beautifier module, which is interesting because it's minus 10% weapons cooldown, which seems really, really strong because weapons cooldown just means higher fire rate, which on some weapons can be kind of nuts because they already have a high fire rate, or they're really low fire rate but strong, like railguns. So yeah, increased fire rate and railguns seems like something we're interested in. Okay, moving our fleets around. I don't know where that behemoth went. I don't, and that kind of bugs me, but he has to still be around, right? He has to be. Uh-oh. So this is a missile boat and a taxi. No, 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 no. This is an army of scouts that got into it with these guys. We're gonna go ahead and have our scouts run away here. They're not gonna win that fight. Retreating, they lose 1. Most of them stay alive. That's fine. And then right here, you are a big fleet coming on in. Oh, do you guys see that? Is that the Argosy? That is the Argosy. Oh my. This is going to be intriguing. How fast can we get there, though? That would be 2 turns. The Argosy will probably settle in that system by then, but I don't think they can if there's other people here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Who wants to kill an Argosy? I do. Oh, this is gonna be so tasty, guys. This is as tasty as they come. I hope y'all realize that it don't get no tastier than killing the Argosy. They're gonna retreat though. They have to retreat. There's just no way they can do anything but retreat. Let's fight and see if we get to watch it. Ah, yeah, they retreated. The Argosy is gonna get away. Sad times. Where's it gonna go though? Like it's... Oh yes. Oh yes. Please, please tell me that this just happened. Okay, so if we can get any fleet up there at all, we're just gonna go after him. We're gonna go after the Argosy right there. No fear. If we take out the Argosy, that'll set the Vaulters back something pretty, and it'll be hilarious to me. We're still once again looking for the jerks that are hanging around out here. I'm actually gonna fire a probe here and see if it potentially reveals that ship. It doesn't. Okay, so we actually need better detection. So I'm gonna go look for the detection technologies and see where they are, because we're gonna need those very soon, I think. Right there. Antimatter channeling. I'm gonna actually move that up ahead of the behemoth tech. We're also gonna come in here and check how far we are. We're one behemoth tech out of being able to build another behemoth, which is good, but not necessarily something we're super worried about at the moment. We do have our new colony ship here. We're gonna go ahead and bust them out, send them down to Viren to complete this quest. Honestly, as soon as we make the outpost here, I'm probably gonna decolonize Viren again, because there's just no point. Although, these aren't terrible. Okay, so we made an outpost on Viren. Game, you should begin to give us quest completion now, because that's all it takes. Set up an outpost. Alright, fine. As soon as that gives us credit, we'll probably decolonize that. Still waiting for this probe to go somewhere useful. In the meantime, we're just gonna have this guy sleep. And then for these guys, they are our siege ships. We're gonna start to send them down here now, because they should arrive there just in time to meet up with our combat ships. And we will begin the invasion of Warden slowly with sieging. It actually won't be that slow, though. With our siege ships, it should be reasonably quick. We are maintaining the blockade here, so hopefully if that behemoth that was stealthed is still here, he's not going anywhere. And then we've got this taxi with a missile boat here, which I think was intended to bolster one of our fleets. That fleet, potentially. Yeah, I think it's that fleet right there that needs bolstering. So we're gonna go ahead and take these guys and send them down here. Yep, 4 turns, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build a trade subsidiary in Rhea so that we can open up trade routes up here. And we'll do that and that. And hopefully that'll be just fine. It'll take 2 turns to complete those, but it should give us another trade route from Nusakan up here to Rhea. And while we're at it, we should go look at our trading company real quick. And we're gonna boost the resources. The reason we're boosting resources, guys, and we're not boosting the dust outcome of this system is largely because of the fact that boosting the dust outcome will raise dust inflation, which actually kind of lowers the amount of dust you're making overall. It's much better for us to go for luxury resources here that we can then turn around and sell on the market. So I'm gonna upgrade the luxury part of that quite a bit, and then we'll see how that turns out over time. And then we have this guy just fine waiting there. You're just fine right there. Can we actually assign your commander yet? We cannot. One more turn. Once we can assign that commander, I think we might redeclare war on the Hissho, just to finish things out there, because I really don't like the fact that they have a stealth behemoth flying around in our space right now. That makes me not at all comfortable. Okay, you guys are waiting. You guys are essentially waiting as well. That's fine. Yo, you're supposed to be blockade waiting, though. There we go. I wish that when you set them to blockade, like, you could sleep them as well without losing the blockade, so that you would not have this little icon telling you had people waiting to do stuff. Okay. Pops are growing nicely. Can we consume the Harishams? Not yet, but soon. Sable has been compromised. Our system Sable has been hacked. Hey, we got the photobomber, guys. We actually... Well, we did part 1. There he goes, you almost had him, but it seems that the photobomber managed to steal an exceedingly fast hero ship and slip away. Rewards will be given as promised, but the chase is not over. Okay, so we got Cleaver from that, which is a really nice beam tech. We also got some titanium and some Jadnix. Jadnix being a huge gain right there, honestly. Okay, so there's a hostile trace happening here. It's gonna take us 3 turns to finish. It should take them 3 turns to get back, maybe? So we should still get the hack, but they'll also get a counter hack on us, which I'm okay with, because we don't care about Bellatrix, and we definitely want the hack on their home system. It's been a long road, but we did it. The people are satisfied, our military is primed, and our new Emperor-enhanced fleets are rolling out nicely. Time to go collect some data. So we got Sophonic Rampart from that, which is a nice little manpower and defense limit increase. And we are on to our next Sophon quest, the Mavros. A Sophon war fleet is a beautiful sight. Miles of shining alloy, the smooth hiss of pneumatics, the smell of clean oil. It's a pity nice things like these ultimately have to be ruined in actual combat. If it were up to me, I would encase them in shining plastic stored away for a future generation. For now, Enfer's new weapon platform, the Incandescence, makes for a handsome display. Recently, however, something has been bothering me. As our recruitment efforts increase, our armies have been bolstered by a new ally, and nobody really knows where they come from. They are Sophons, yes, at least in appearance, but these Sophons, or Mavros as they call themselves, they are quite different from us. They are smaller, more wiry in physique, they seem more aggressive, perhaps a tad too comfortable with their weapons, and they hail from disparate planets from small secretive communities. Perhaps Enfer's presence is drawing them out. They already moved into the Bellatrix system. That's annoying. We didn't actually want to keep Bellatrix, and I bet you we have Mavros pop there now. Are they an offshoot or a more primitive Sophon race? Are they forgotten exiles? Whoever they are, it seems Enfer appeals to them, and they have come to lend a hand. Enfer's prime directive has always been the protection, advancement, and caretaking of the Sophon race. I suppose this qualifies, or does it? So we have the option to tolerate them, raise our manpower to 5330. If we do, we get Therm Tech, which is plus 100% production on HOTS. We're gonna go for that, probably. We get Study, which is explore 75% of the galaxy. We've already done that, and that would give us plus 100% science on colds, which isn't bad. And then we have Welcome, raise the Mavros population of your empire to 5, and that gives us Dust Trap, which would give us a lot more dust. I'm honestly almost wanting to take Study here because the Super Squared would actually help us kind of burn through science a lot faster, which we have a ton of production already. Production's not an issue. But a plus 100% production is never going to be a bad thing, though. So I think we'll go with that. It also gives us military, which is what we're more interested in anyway. Okay, they are settled in their new home, or at least as settled as they can be while they constantly watch for their aggressors. Cool, so we got strike plasma bombers from that. Turn your outpost into a colony. Weak, but it'll give us blue cap mold. I guess we'll do that. We'll just have an extra colony there that sucks. Oh, look at that. They want a truce and they're gonna offer us titanium. I think no. Intercept the photobomber's ship, and that will give us Reanimator, which will give us a ton more manpower capacity, which is awesome, especially right now when we need to generate additional manpower. Find and capture the photobomber on his personal yacht, a quick little thing stolen from the Academy. And it looks like he's coming over here to Karana, in which case we may send these guys over right now and just set up a blockade. We could catch him right here, and if we do, we'll get the photobomber for the first time I've ever done it, which would be awesome. Okay, Ionic Crystal's finished there. Sable's been compromised, we already knew about that. And what happened to it? Can we tell? Overall system rank, known system ranks. Yeah, we can't really tell what they necessarily did to it, which is okay. I mean, honestly, I'm not that worried about it. The fact that it was compromised, though, means that somebody is hacking it. The question is who. We'll have to go take a better look and see if we can figure it out. We're gonna go for plus 20% shield absorption here because we already got health here, and I don't think any of these other ones are particularly great for a fleet commander. Nah, they don't look like it. Ooh, wait a minute. That's on Senate. They're not on Senate. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get that, and then look at the rest of our notifications here. Got some new pops. Got some new production done. Carius is in need of anything it can produce. Let's have it do that. Now that we have hot planets, we can see that AI labor is actually available for them, which is great. Let's go ahead and get all these things in queue. We want all the things. We don't want the trade company subsidiary just yet. We're going to save that for something a little further out. And we'll definitely get industrial zones here because that's also great. There we go. And then we have the latest political survey, which shows our pacifist party is regaining steam, and I do not know how. It's gotta be because we're boosting pop for the Harushims. I bet you that's what's doing it. Still no sign of this stealth behemoth, which is not a comforting thing. Not a comforting thing at all. Okay, let's see. You guys are doing your thing just fine. We do have a siege fleet here as well. I'd like these two to swap, and I'm not sure how likely that is unless we were to do something like this. Oh look, they're gone. Oh look, they're back. There we go. Nice and easy. Now they're all swapped so that the first fight that happens will happen with our combat fleet, which is exactly what we want. Wardan is losing 200 manpower per turn. Orbiting fleets will provide a manpower bonus of 750 to this system if it is invaded. What? There are no orbiting fleets, but okay. Cool, good to know. That was interesting that it warned me about that, because now I'm like, what do they have up their sleeve? I mean, it is the Vaulters. They could theoretically, like, warp some dudes in Hey, and I think those are the pirates we need to kill for the pirate quest right there, potentially, which would be awesome. In the meantime, you guys are all fine. Okay, ending our turn here. Very, very excited to potentially catch the photo bomber here, guys. Like I said, I almost never get him. The Trial by Fire Part 3 has completed. Reap what you sow, we got -10, and we increased the pacifist ideology. That's annoying. We didn't want to increase our pacifist ideology. We have enough pacifism, and it's annoying. I don't know where you are! I don't know where you are. Why don't you relax a little, homie? We don't even know where you are. Okay, for these guys, we're gonna go easily take trophies. Oh, and I didn't mean to watch it, but that's okay. We can watch it real quick. We're probably gonna skip to the action, though, and put it on ×2 speed, because we are running out of time for the episode. Skip to the action. ×2 speed. Go, baby, go. That ship is done. Look at that. Like, its shields went down after that first volley. Ooh, our guys are actually taking some good hits here. I'm thinking we might lose a ship. Nope. Nope, we have the advantage now. Oh, we did. We lost one. We lost a tank. That is crazy. These guys are stronger than I expected. We lost the tank, but we finished them. I didn't expect to lose that tank, though. That makes me kind of sad. Sad times. Bye, Mr. Tank. We did get a lot of dust and science from that, though, and some decent experience. And I hope that was the quest pirates, because they were tough. They were really, really tough. Event end the division. Plus 15%. Okay, so those effects, I believe, just ended. Which is good, because it means we get more production. Those effects just ended, so we get more happiness. Godai has leveled up. Godai, you are awesome, sir, and we are going to make sure that you do all the good things for us. So happiness is an option here. I want to look at his system and see what the happiness looks like on Veni. They're 100% ecstatic. He doesn't need the happiness at all. Even though it is a good bonus, it's not one that we really need on Veni specifically. So what I might do here is either go for the food or go for the production in food right here. I think we'll go for the food. We'll go for the food and then maybe pop back over here for this. Oh, wait. Or we could do both of those and then put them on systems that are unhappy, and that wouldn't be bad either. For right now, we're gonna get these. He'll eventually get enough skills that it won't matter. And then let's check out Kren Solitus, who has also gained a level here. We would love for you to get... Gosh, I wish he just had something that revealed stealth. That would be great, but I think only the Umbral Choir heroes have that. They have like a skill that gives detection, which is really good. Diasporan. Godai, we already knew, leveled up again. He leveled fast, too. He just, boom, straight through the leveling. Okay, everybody's building the things. Still no sign of that mystery behemoth, and that's not at all comforting for me. I really want to know where that thing went. What is that? Can I click on that? I can. It is a brood ship. They're sending a brood ship down here. Oh my, I hope it lands here, because we will absolutely kill it if it does. And our own behemoth is on its way back. Once it lands, I think we're going to focus on really upgrading our behemoth, because it's way, way too slow right now. Like, it kills me how slow it is. Legitimately kills me how slow it is. Yeah, you guys are gonna run from that, but let's see where you're at. Right there. Okay, we'll have them run. And unfortunately, guys, I think that is gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna end the turn here in a second, and we are gonna call it a day. Thank you guys once again for any well wishes, prayers, and just thoughts for my sister who is recovering, or rather, we hope is recovering. Thank you guys very much. It really does mean a lot to me, and it honestly helped me out a lot this weekend. Like, I didn't think I would be as affected by it as I was, because, like, I like to believe that I am this emotionally hardened person because I had a really rough childhood, but I'm not nearly as emotionally hardened as I think I am. And when this happened, it really... I mean, it is really messing with me on and off. Thank you guys, though, anyways, for your patience and understanding. Thank you for watching the episode. I hope you had a good time. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And make sure to ding that bell notification, because every time you ding that bell notification, a vaulter gets their vault flipped. Sure, that works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!